Right, it's time for my Affliction Predictions. Looks like a good card because it's got a lot of names that I recognise, but I'm not convinced that actually makes it fantastic. There are 3 bouts which I am not interested in. The LC Davis match, nope. Patrick Spate, not interested in his match either. And Albert Rios. Those 3 at the bottom I'm not particularly interested in. I have to say, with things like Affliction, it's not something that I follow very heavily unless there are people, you know, the odd person which I'm particularly interested in following. Jay Herron I will support. I don't know enough about his opponent, Jason High, to sort of be able to give much of a prediction on that, but I am supporting him. Paul Buentello I'm going to go for KO, but in the second. He's fighting goodness knows who, but I remember him. He was on headlining one of the first cards that I ever sort of heard of. That was sort of around the time when I sort of got interested in the MMA scene at all. Gilbert and Josh Barnett. I'm going to have to support Josh Barnett, just because just because Michelle likes him, so I shall support him. Horodecki and Dan Lauzon. Now, I'm going to support Dan on this. Yes, I am going to support Dan on this. I'm going to go for decision though. I think that's got the potential to be quite exciting. I think that's got the potential to be very exciting. Belfort and Lindland, you know, I don't really care. So I'm not going to make a prediction on that, but I have heard of both. Nog, if he's anything like his brother, he will win. So I'm going to put him for submission in the second. I'm going for Sokojo. I actually like him. I thought he was alright. I know a lot of people sort of were a little bit disappointed, I can't remember why, on his last UFC thing. He's fighting Sabral, who I don't like anyway, so that sort of helps with that. But I'm going to go for decision on that one. Fedor and Arlovsky. Now for me this is a bit of a no-brainer. I have nothing against Arlovsky, but I really think that, you know, well, Fedor is Fedor, isn't he? I don't think that anybody is going to beat him. So I'll go for him. I think it will be in the first, it will be quite quick. And I'm going for TKO. I think it'll end up with hammer fists galore. So that is my my predictions. Now, I heard that Mark Hominick was at one point on the card. He isn't anymore because he's withdrawn due to some sort of illness, which is unfortunate, because I would have supported him, but there we are. And that's my video. Sorry if it's a little bit of a disappointment, but like I say, I don't really follow. UFC is the one that I mainly follow. WEC I follow a little bit. Affliction, sort of like I've just heard of it really. There we are.